Installing WordPress manually. This tutorial will show you how to download and install WordPress manually. The preferred method for installing WordPress on a cPanel account is using Fantastico instead of using the method covered in this tutorial. First, let's download the software from the WordPress website. Enter the address. Click the Download WordPress 2.7 button. Click the download link. Since we will be uploading and then extracting the archive to a Linux server, we have chosen to download the .tar.gz archive. If you will be extracting the files locally on a Windows system before uploading them to the server, select the .zip archive instead. Click the Save button. Click the Save button. Click the Close button when the transfer is finished. Now let's upload it to the server. For this demonstration, we will be using the File Manager in cPanel to upload and extract the contents of the compressed archive we downloaded that contains the software. The files can also be uncompressed locally and loaded via FTP. In preparation for the installation covered in this video, we have created a subdomain on our domain, an empty database, and a new database user via cPanel. The directory to which we will be installing WordPress was created by cPanel when we added the subdomain. You will need to create the database, database user, and the directory prior to attempting the installation. Click the Upload icon. Click the Browse button. Click the file. Click the Open button. Click the Back to link. Now let's find the file and extract its contents. Here it is. Click the icon to select it. Click the Extract icon. Enter the location where the files will be extracted. This does not have to be the directory where you will be installing WordPress. We will be copying the files we need to the proper directory once they've been extracted. Click the Extract Files button. Click the Close button. Now let's find the extracted files. Click the WordPress directory. Click the Select All link. Click the Copy icon. Enter the path to the location where the files will be copied. For this demonstration, the subdomain we created is pointing at the WP subdirectory in our public_HTML directory. You will want to copy the contents to the directory you want the installation in, and then reference the install.php script in the URL accordingly. Click the Copy Files button. Next, we need to find the wp-config-sample.php file and edit it to enter our database information. Click the WP directory. Here it is. Click the icon to select it. Click the Code Editor icon. Enter the value for the db_name. Enter the value for the db_user. Enter the value for the db_password. Click the Save Changes button. Click the Go Back to the File Manager link. Now we need to rename the file. Click the Rename icon. Enter the new file name. Click the Rename File button. Now we are ready to run the install script. Enter the address to access the installer. This will be the same as the URL to access your blog with the path wp-admin/install.php appended to the end of it. Enter the blog title. Enter your email address. Click the Install WordPress button. The installer randomly generates a password for the admin user to log in with the first time. We will reset it once we log in. Highlight the password. Right-click the password. Select Copy. Click the Login button. Enter admin for the username. Right-click the password field. Select Paste. Click the Login button. The URL to access the admin panel is the same as the blog with the path wp-admin appended to the end of it. Click the user's link. Click the user name. Enter your first name, enter your last name, enter your nickname. Enter the website URL. Since we installed WordPress on a subdomain instead of our primary site, we will be entering the URL of the primary site instead. Which URL, if any, you enter here is entirely up to you. Enter a new password. Re-enter the password to confirm. Click the Update Profile button. Select the display name to use publicly. Click the Update Profile button. Finally, let's go to the site. Click the site link. WordPress will automatically redirect all requests to a URL based off the fully qualified domain name entered during the installation. This will make previewing using cPanel's preview URL impossible. If you need to preview the site prior to changing your DNS and waiting for it to propagate, you can alter the values for the site URL and home in the WP_options table in the WordPress database to use the preview URL instead of the one using the domain in phpMyAdmin. You will want to change the values back to the original values once the site is ready to go live. Congratulations! You now know how to download and install WordPress manually.